All right, we got the second servant being buffed. The old man of the mountain, King Hassan, Grand Assassin. Now, everyone thinks he needs an MP buff. And he does. He greatly needs one. But now he has some of the fattest buster crits in the entire game for like how much. Okay, let's just start getting into this. So, base attack higher than the like the midpoint by about 300, 11.8k. Very good. HP lower to compensate, and no, I would have liked him having. Okay, so it's a twofold thing. Like, you do want him to have HP, but you also don't, because you do want his guts to proc. That's the first skill, so we'll go over it pretty soon. Star weight, sergeant, or assassin numbers. MP chart is at 1%. So this arts card is very, very fat. If you crit on it, it's gonna give you like some of the highest MP gen in the entire game off like a single arts card crit. 5 hit on the quick card. Again, very nice that he has this high MP gain stat. It's going to be very similar to Jack. If you do a mighty chain, ABQ, you are going. Oh, sorry, not ABQ. BAQ. You're gonna get like a lot of refund and a lot of stars gen, especially if you crit on both of these. 6 hit extra attack is phenomenal with these stats. Like, assassins in general just have good extra attacks or star gen, and like this 1% solid, this extra attack is gonna do a lot. If he didn't get the buff he did, I would have said, and like this always was like, before you kind of did want extra attack finesse when we go to passives or the pens. Now if you have MB2, you're setting very, very pretty with King Hassan, assuming you didn't spend all those serving coins on giving him extra levels. Him being triple buster is the reason why his MB charge is at 1%. And it honestly doesn't matter that they're only one hit. Bitch is gonna give him gauge, and these two cards, when you hit them, are gonna give him a lot of gauge too. So I would not be concerned with triple buster, even on an assassin. Like, stars might be a little sparse, but if you're solo with him, if you're solo with him, he will be like getting his quick card every turn. While if you are running him in team comps, he has supports that will give him the stars. So I wouldn't worry about the generation. So this is not his first buff. This was his first buff. They took Battle Continuation EX, the best kind of guts in the game, that gave him 5k HP when he died, and they buffed it. I don't know why they decided to buff literally the best version of the skill in the entire game, but they do not like Battle Continuation these days. So this is a lot of stuff. So keeps the guts, and then you get this Abyss of Death buff for 5 turns. And basically, if it's present, you get 30% buster for 5 turns. Already, this makes a guts so much better. And then you get another buff where if your guts procs, you get rid of this buff, the 30% buster, you get a 20% battery, and then you get 50% buster for the rest of the turn. Or not the rest of your turn, for 1 turn. Because skill activations, like the timers, they start ticking down on your opponent's turn. Like, the timer goes down. So if you put it on your opponent's turn, it's gonna be ready for your damage, your damaging turn. So yeah, this is great as a solo servant, having a guts like this that just gives you like permanent stats. Like, Herc is famous for like guts giving buster, red equals dead. King Hassan can kind of do that too. This little 20% battery, I wouldn't worry about it, but it's there. It's nice. If the guts is proccing, he got hit a bunch. He does have 4% charge, so if he gets hit, he will get more refund than other servants. X skill, Protection of Faith. Debuff resist 100% for 3 turns. 2.5k heal, so if the guts procs, he can heal back up. 40% defense for 1 turn. 20% attack. So if you're about to get hit by an MP, he's solo, you don't have the invul, you pop this, you might be able to face tank the MP and delay proccing the guts, because there is a possibility guts procs and you get double tap. It's not likely with King Hassan, but there's always the chance. This might save your King Hassan from using up a guts, either before you need it or stop you from needing it at all. And you get another nice 20% attack. This is the best version of the skill, right? Yeah. Best version of the skill. They're probably not buffing this because this is like it's not Imperial privilege, but it's like coming close, and there's no RNG on it. Now, third skill is what got buffed, and this is stretching. Like yesterday, Da Vinci's buff stretches what you could fit on a 5 turn. This is stretching what you could fit on a 6 turn. Reduces all enemies and skill resistance for 3 turns by 200%. They buffed this. I'm not saying he can insta-kill servants now, but he at least is going to be insta-killing like higher tier trash mobs that have like the giga HP. Like we just had that 90++, where a lot of people were using the insta-kill resist down mystic code and then MPing with Doman to just kill that chunky 600k HP berserker. This pretty much guarantees that you're going to insta-kill any non-servant or like a boss. Like you're probably going to insta-kill them. Not only that, they also made the mana burst 3 turns and gave it a 30% battery. These two by themselves, especially like it's usually not self, it's targeted. They usually do 3 turn card buffs targeted. But this, a battery on top of that, and like this helps for his kit. But like, okay, so imagine that Castoria, or no, not Castoria. Imagine Merlin got a 30% battery on his hero creation skill. Imagine he gets that. Merlin is like would be back to like helping with farming, and that skill would be like absolutely bonkers. Like imagine, that's how strong, like that is kind of the equivalent to like a buff like this. They both would be 3 turn 50% red buff with a 30% battery, and you'd be trading insta-kill resistance for crit damage and making it targetable. Like this, this skill is never going to get buffed unless they make 6 turn durations like giga strong. I don't see them ever touching the skill ever again. Like, and I'm not saying like this makes up for them not making the MP, like not giving an MP buff, but he has 80% buster from his own kit. Like, this is ridiculous. He did not need this to be 3 turns, but he will gladly take this. Like, holy shit. Passive skills, 17.5% debuff resistance. So like he has above 100% debuff resistance while protection of faith is up. Nutty. Star gen up as an assassin. Very, very nice. Independent action, more crit damage. At the boundary, insta-kill immunity, charm resistance 100%. And he straight up has a chance to insta-kill someone if he's just normal attacking. Like, that is hilarious that he can do that. Now, earlier I talked about append skills, mana loading, and extra attack. Extra attack, if you want him as a solo servant, he will function so much better with this. If you want him to be like your anchor, this is what you want. If you want him to go like super fast and more 90++ content, you're going to want mana loading. You will be able to start with a 50% CE and go from there, which is very helpful in some of these 90++ nodes, because like I said, the first node we had a chunky berserker, and then like that was mostly insta-killed for a lot of people just to clear through it faster. So having a servant like this is very helpful. Am I saying it's must summon? No, it's just very nice to have someone that can just straight up insta-kill. And then we come to the MP. This is why people say he needs an MP buff. Because the MP like literally doesn't do much. One hit, one enemy, and then a chance to insta-kill, and that's it. Them giving him such a strong skill 3 buff tells me they're probably not buffing the MP for a long time, or they really want King Hassan to just be this, like they're setting him up to be a monster. His Bond CE flat out gives him 100% debuff resistance. Oh my god. Like, this is scary. If Bond CEs actually do become permanent or a passive, this is like a scary thing to give a servant. Because he would have innately... he would have like 220 and 17% debuff resistance. If they ever made Bond CEs permanent, or they brought down the cost so it's more accessible to use this. Or they like let you level them. There are many directions they can go. This is really, really good for a solo servant. Really good. Because most of the thing that kills runs is getting debuffed. And with this, you're literally not going to get debuffed. It would have to be like 200, 300% debuffs guaranteed. Yeah, it has to be at least a 300% debuff for any chance of it to happen. King Hassan is really, really strong now as a single target assassin. He's probably one of the best single target assassins in terms of base card damage in the entire game. Is he the best assassin in the game? No. Kama kind of still beats him out because like she can just stall and like keep MPing and you won't take damage. Hassan like wants to like take damage and do the baddest of buster crits. One is significantly easier to do, and the ease of use usually places higher on this than seeing humongous crit numbers. Is he really good though? Yes. All right, that's it for me today. I will see you guys in the next video and hopefully the live stream today. Peace. If you enjoyed this video, please drop a like, comment, sub, all that good YouTube stuff. I'm putting this at the end of the video because I'm really bad about selling out mid-video. So, thank you for watching.